Welcome to another day in the life of TLE. It's been a couple of days. I wanted to check in and do a little updating and, just pretty much check in. So today I went to the doctor, the hospital, and realized that I was a day early for my appointment, or actually a couple of appointments. For some reason, I was thinking that my appointments were scheduled all for today, and I realized that I had actually only had one today and two tomorrow. I don't know how that got mixed up, but I do know I called a couple of times to change them and thought I was set, but nevertheless, I got up, rushed out. I was so tired this morning, didn't want to get out of bed, pushed myself. Arrived at the clinic and spoke with someone regarding, the doctor regarding getting radiation after treatment for the cancer that showed up recently in my PET scan. So, at any rate, that was a long couple of hours, and the doctor pretty much said it's too early to determine if we are going to use radiation or if it's what type of radiation and what areas that he would target. He just pretty much said it's too early and that I should come back once I'm done with chemotherapy, which makes sense. It makes sense. Like, it makes sense that I would come back after the fact versus now. But it was good to talk about it. Didn't learn much about it, but I guess I learned how it could be. I learned the process and how they target certain areas and things of that nature. So I'm sure once I get closer to that phase, I will be learning more about what's happening and things of that nature. So, additionally, I had an appointment set up for to see the general doctor because I don't know what exactly is going on, but I'm having some sort of breakout, and I don't know if you can see like the little redness on my neck right now. Something is going on. I'm not really sure what that is and why that's happening, but it's been happening for the last couple of days. So I had an appointment for that as well. They gave me some antifungal medicine. So hopefully that helps and this goes away. I wasn't sure if it was the new products that I started using over the last couple of days. And I try to be really careful about what I'm using and pretty alert as to how my body is responding and reacting to certain things or new things that I'm taking in, whether it be medicine or food or products that I use for my hair or body washes and things of that nature, or even some fragrances. And so with all that in mind, I've been using quite a few new products, trying things out, largely because I'm able to handle more scents than I was able to handle over the last year. A lot of scents and fragrances and whatever, anything that had any mild scent at one point would pretty much make me sick. And so now that I'm getting better and not having to go through the treatments that was causing that, I am able to start smelling things and being okay with them again and not getting sick. As well as I think I had mentioned that I'm able to eat more things and my sense of taste is coming back and things of that nature. So I made a lot of progress as it relates to bouncing back from the side effects from ABVD. So also, my doctor wants to use brentuximab and bendesmin, and I know that I'm saying that wrong. Brentuximab, I believe that's the name of it. Yeah, stick with that one. for the next couple of cycles, and he's hoping that that will eradicate the new cancer. The doctors that I met with today said that there was something showing up in my stomach, and I wasn't aware of that. Well, he said the spleen is part of the stomach, so I don't know. Like, I'm like really literal, so like if you tell me one thing, I'm like, okay, that's what it is. And then when I hear something else, I'm like, wait, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about. So they kept mentioning stomach today, and I was like, why do you keep saying my stomach when he said it was in my spleen, which I thought was a little higher than my stomach. But today the doctor was like, well, your spleen is in your stomach, so that would make sense. And the other day, my doctor did make me aware that there were spots showing up in my lymph nodes, so, which is, all over. So at any rate, that's the new drug, if approved. And what else? I had another appointment today. I had 3 appointments today. One was with the guy for the consultation for the radiation. The other one was the rash or whatever this is that's going on. And then the other one was for, I am drawing a blank here. It was for a port flush because it's been a while. I don't think I've had any activity with my port since February of this year, so it's been a couple of months. And that was pretty much my day as far as doctor's appointments. Additionally, I met with the doctor last week, and I talked about being concerned about new drugs and the side effects of the drugs, and he was pretty understanding of me not wanting to subject myself to further damage, and also, share with me that, whatever treatment that I decide to take, there will be some toxicity and side effects, which of course I understand and know that there will be side effects. I guess for me, I was pretty much just trying to choose a treatment that wouldn't debilitate me or further damage my lungs or increase the neuropathy symptoms that I'm already having, which could be really bad at times. So at any rate, I think I'm hoping that those 2 drugs are pretty mild as far as the side effects. And that's that on the drug note. I also have some ideas. I've been thinking about what I could do to pretty much maintain, because it looks like I'm going to be off work a little longer than what I expected, of course. And I'm really excited about those ideas. I'm hoping that I find favor with people that will help me to reach my goals and to network and connect with people who are able to be of assistance, and that will also just, motivate me going forward. So really excited about that. And I've been feeling really tired lately, and I probably look and sound really tired. And I'm not sure if that's related to the lymphoma coming back or if it's just I need to go take a nap. Probably both. I don't know. But I am feeling a little tired, and I've been feeling it a little stronger lately than I normally do. So that's that. And yeah, I'm having I'm feeling way more settled and leveled than I was last week and the week before. And I'm coping with this new news, and I am prayerful and hopeful that things will go according to what is expected from both the doctors, myself, and that I have the strength and the mental stamina to endure. And that's pretty much that. I think that's everything that I want to share at this time. And I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to try to say something positive before I end it, though. And so I just recently had a conversation with someone, and at times I struggle with reaching for the stars, if you will. Sometimes I take steps that I know that are, how can I put this? I know that I could reach, I make goals, or I set goals that I know that I could reach, which is, there is nothing wrong with that. But then there's times where I have these really good ideas, or really things that, that are kind of before me, that I at times get a little anxious about, or reluctant about going to pursue. And so what I want to confess and encourage others to do is go for the big thing. We really only have one life to live, and so if you never try it, you'll never know if you could do it. So I want to encourage someone to go for whatever it is. And so as I attempt to encourage others, I'm also encouraging myself to just step out and to be confident in what I am aiming to do, and being confident that the right people, the right resources, the right everything, opportunities, the right doors will open, whatever that needs to happen to make my dreams and desires a reality. I'm really hopeful that those things will happen, and I'm commanding them to happen, because I was told that the universe will arise to meet you wherever you're at. And so I'm at a place in my life where I need things to happen, and in a certain type of way. And so I'm trusting that those things will happen, and I will keep updating as they do. So until next time, thanks.